know if you can hear it.
Personal.
Okie dokie. Good track, man. I really
Hello?
like the... Oh, hello.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, hey, sorry. I just I have a really dodgy mic that I tried fiddling with while you were testing that out.
It's okay.
Yeah, sorry. What were you gonna say?
Good track. I liked it. I enjoyed the track. It was so good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I feel like it's still got a long ways to go, but it's definitely like a solid framework now where I feel like it's starting to feel repetitive, but it's the first track I've made where I can actually like listen back to it and not cringe the whole time. So
Yeah. So
yeah,
what your name? Your name's Jeffo?
yeah, yeah,
Okay, cool. It's like a cross between drum bass and progressive. It's very interesting
yeah,
sounds. I like my
yeah,
prog, and yeah, it really resonates with me with the prog elements.
yeah. I've heard a couple people like doing DJ mixes of it, and I thought, why not give it a try in an actual? Oh, I guess that there's like tracks that where it's kind of been done before, like Time Warp. I guess is kind of like that as well. But
Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
The only thing I'd comment on and just to watch with
yeah,
is so you see here, there's heaps of stereo in your low range.
yeah.
So best to cut that all out with like a mid-side EQ.
Okay.
Yeah. So mid-side is just I don't know if you know what mid-side is. Basically, just a setting on your EQ 8. I don't know if you use Ableton or what you're using.
Yeah, I've got Ableton Suite at the minute, so I'll bring it up alongside you if that's all right, and
Yeah,
follow along.
sure. Yeah, so
Sweet.
so there's in just normal EQ 8. There's a mode called mid-side,
Yep.
and you can just whack this on your master channel, and you want to cut your sides, not your mids. I just completely did the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Let's just put that back. Yeah, you want to cut your sides at about 120 or wherever you want your bass to sort of hit at, and it can be like a quite a strong curve as well. So, and yeah, that will cut out those that stereo frequencies in those low mids, and sort of
Okay.
help the bass sort of pump through a bit more.
Awesome.
Because yeah, you don't want all that you don't want all those sides, sorry, in your bass frequencies, because it creates clashing and like phasing and stuff like that. So you want to separate, and this is what really helps with having stuff played on big systems, because
Yeah.
the speakers are sort of mono on a club system, and you want it to be mono compatible, so you don't want too much stereo information in there.
Okay.
Because yeah, at the moment I can just see, actually we probably because I've got this on the master, we can probably just see now. There we go. So you can see the bass poking through, and
I can't hear you while it's playing.
So already you could see when I was playing it there, because I've applied that mid Q straight, mid side straight on the master. We'll just play a little bit now. See the difference.
Yeah. Because I've got Span myself. I've just never understood how it works. Someone told me to download it ages back, but I've not fully understood how to see what I'm looking for on there. So I've popped that on my main channel as well.
Yeah, always use it for like frequencies and stuff like that. For referencing, it's a good thing to use it too. So if you have a track that you want to emulate the mix down of, you obviously put Span on that to see all the frequencies and where things are sitting. I mean, your bass is hitting at the right level. Like, you want the bass to be around -30 on this meter, which is hitting at the right level. Some of the stuff around 2 or 3 minutes, the kick's really low in volume, I found.
Yeah.
So you could probably bring up the kick to be consistent with the other kicks in the, in the tune, because it seems like a different kick or something you're using around.
Around the 2 minute mark.
Yes. So I'll just demonstrate. I think just at nearly 3 minutes. So around here. That one there, so it's a little bit. Oh, that's okay there. Yeah, trying to find it. I just first time when I listened to it, I thought the kick just seemed a little bit weak around those parts.
There's the only thing I can think is that I've added a breakbeat in over the intro, which
Yeah,
I didn't like. That was just a loop that I chucked on top of it, so it might sound like it's weaker in context to that once that loop's gone. But
correct. Yeah,
no, I haven't like automated or changed the kick or any of the drum effects or volumes as it goes through. So I'm not too sure if that's
okay.
might be what it is.
Maybe it's just it was in contrast to something, and I was just hearing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that might be it.
that's fine.
Um,
I mean, everything else seems pretty good, like clean mixed down anyway. Yeah, just always as a rule of thumb, I chuck a mid side EQ on the
yep,
master and all my tracks to make it mono compatible. There's also the correlation meter to watch out for in span, which also adds to mono compatibility. If that's flapping all over the place, like if that's going left to right, it
yeah.
means that the sounds aren't mono compatible. You have to basically lay off on the stereo content of that sound. If it's
Okay.
yeah, it needs to be sort of like to the right most of the time, and it is in this track. I mean, maybe I saw it once kick over, but that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Um,
yeah.
Sorry, just with uh the mode that you said you're using on the EQ,
Hmm.
that's mid side, right?
Correct.
And which one were you editing it? The side or the mid?
I edit the side, so
The side.
I
Okay.
actually cut the sides at about 120.
Okay.
Some people cut it at 180, but that's a bit too high in my preference. 120 is a nice area for bass, especially
Cool.
with bass as well. If you're mixing subs and mids basses, I normally keep my sub below 120 and then everything else, like my mid bass, above 120. Uh, just so it gels sort of well together. I don't know if you do keep your subs and your mid basses different, or you.
I'm very, very inexperienced. I feel like
Okay,
I really need to like
that's okay.
learn a bit more like technical. I guess technical theory might be how you explain. Like
Yeah,
I don't fully understand EQing or yeah, like sub bass and bass, and yeah, I'm sort
okay,
of
that's
just
cool.
making things up as I go along with learning through bits of tutorials here and there.
Did you use mostly samples for this tune? I mean, it's cool, all good
Um,
if you did. I mean, there's no
no,
shame in that.
I've been trying. Like, I don't use Splice for samples. The only samples I've used are like ripping like little cuts from memes and stuff. Really,
Yeah,
like uh, like the vocal in there was just from a meme. But pretty much everything else is like all the basses were originally like I followed a Psytrance bass
cool.
tutorial and then expanded on the preset that they made. I just sort of like experimented to make it my own.
Yeah, sweet.
Um, yeah, but and the one of the drum breaks, like the break pattern was a loop. Um,
Yep.
but pretty much everything else is yeah individual like or is it called working from samples when you're using a sample like an individual sample in a drum kit and still programming the drums yourself?
I mean, I use samples all the time for drums. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
I,
who
I,
doesn't?
I guess I just yeah I guess I'd say I more used a few single samples rather than like loop
Yeah,
samples, but yeah, but tried to
no
make as
shame
much
in
as I
using
could with
samples
your
at
own.
all. Sampling in itself is an art form, and to make it sound different than its original sample is a skill to definitely progress with. So you can sort of go into splice and pull out something, but you can change it around. So it's actually uh, different than the original, but still has the same key or vibe. Chop it
Mm.
up or something like that, and that's always an art
Yeah,
form in itself. Yeah,
I've heard a couple of oh, I can't think of the name of it recently, but a few songs that have all used a vocal from Splice, but they've used it at like drastically different tempos, but each song sounds
yeah,
really
cool.
cool in its own way, but you can sort of pin that vocal back and go, oh, I've heard that in like three other places, but it's always unique, you know. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'd like
exactly.
to do more of that when I can get a bit better with sampling. That's another thing I want to get down is like chopping samples, like in simpler in that, but I can't really get the. I think it's the modes that I need to understand better, but like the slicing and that. But I'll get there.
Yeah, so if you follow along with DnB Lab, I'm going to start doing masterclasses
Oh,
soon.
cool.
So first one off the cab of the rank is idea generation.
Nice.
So we're just going to basically layer samples and not just samples, but a combination of atmospherics and piano riffs or chords to make a good atmospheric bed and just create some ideas. So that's the first sort of masterclass I got planned, and then progressing on to like structure and drum programming and bass programming. So,
yeah, cool.
Yeah, going to go quite deep into everything, and also I'll make it like a course to access online at any time as well, so you can do it like in your own time.
Yeah, epic.
But yeah, basically the masterclasses will be free. They'll be run probably every Wednesday, about 9 p.m. and we'll just go through the content. And yeah, obviously that's not really a pitch, but it's going to be, hey, if you want access to them anytime you want,
Yeah, cool.
jump on
Cool.
I'll have them all sort of not recorded, but I have versions of them.
That ready and waiting. Yeah, nice.
On the website.
Oh man, that's so cool.
I think it will really help your learning experience if you did go ahead and sort of follow along.
Yeah, definitely.
Because stuff like EQing, mixing, mastering, everything will be covered, basically. So you can constantly build a track by yourself, and you're not guessing.
Yeah, like I feel like I've done a lot of like a lot of different tracks rather than actually like sticking with one and seeing it through to the end. And this is sort of the closest I've got so far. But yeah, I think like everything that I've done is still helpful in the sense that like even if I haven't come away with something that I love, I've been able to put this one together faster because of it. So yeah, it all adds up.
Yeah, so speed is definitely a thing to master when you putting tracks together. And my workflow, I'll show on how to put tracks together. I can do it in like 2 hours now.
Yeah, awesome.
So yeah, it's still just. There's also mindset stuff and practice and a whole bunch of how to be productive with it. So how much time should you put in each day? Maybe you shouldn't need like 4 or 5 hours a day, but maybe just smaller time blocks, but actually have them, I guess, productive when you sit down and focus on one type of thing.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah. Hopefully some other guys jump on. I don't know if there actually are. There's going to be 2 others. One guy from the US. Looks like Chad's here. How you going, Chad? See his mic's working today.
What's up, man? Sorry, couldn't get my mic on.
All good. Let me pull. We just reviewed Jethro's track. It's like a drum bass cross prog track, which is very interesting.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's cool stuff. Very different, but I like it. Cool. So since you're here, we might as well go your track.
Yeah, wicked.
Let's check it out.
And it's just more of the same. But,
Oh, good. Yeah, pretty much the same on that second drop, but good tune, man.
yeah, pretty much same.
Obviously it's in its mixed sound stage, but it's good. Because just because their levels are obviously they're still hearing okay. That's fun. No, yeah, it sounds good, man. Like, it sounds awesome. Really catchy, sort of crunchy bass.
Yeah, I'm helping a buddy out. He wrote the intro part, and I did the main riff, and just trying to help him, get his feet wet in production. He wants me to do like the track with him to show him basic layout and whatnot. So I'm still working on it. Just getting your guys' thoughts on it.
Yeah, no, I really like the ideas in the tune, especially this sort of second part. Where it's all sort of stripped back, works well.
Mm-hmm.
And you got that cool little riff that comes in, that creepy sort of I don't know what to call it, ghost riff or
The
something.
little keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like some sort of.
All he has listed as is horror keys.
That's it. Yeah, horror
So
keys.
I don't know what he used. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a 90s horror type thing.
He's really big into the alien movies, man. So like his name is Sulico, which is the ship that Bigfoot was in the alien movie they were on. Is the Sulico. Like he's really like big into that shit for some reason.
Yeah, well that's
Everything
a
to do with
good,
aliens movies.
yeah, that's a good sort of influence you can take into your music. Like I like
Yeah.
I like my medieval movies and like fantasy and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
start to
That's
some of
good.
those soundscapes into tunes is really cool.
And actually, like I sent this to Dennis McClung over at Brain Rave,
Yeah.
and he sent it to Clayton Hans at Renegade Hardware, man. He liked it so much, so
Yeah, nice.
I don't know, it might go somewhere.
Yeah, I sent some stuff to Renegade Highway, but they never got back to me. They listened to it like
Yeah,
4
you
times.
never get a reply. This happened to me before,
Yeah.
but never with Dennis sending it, which Dennis used to do their A&R for him too, with Matt.
Okay. Yeah, I did link up with Dennis and Matt as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Sent some stuff, but I never really got any feedback. Just
That's what they do, man.
Yeah.
They get your hopes up too, and they'll be like, "Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Fuck yeah, it's sick, and then fucking never hear from them again.
Yeah, like
It's happened to me like 3 times.
he'd listened to my like back catalog, some of my tunes. He's like, "Yeah, Petroleum's sick." I'm like, "Hell yeah, this guy likes my stuff. I'm gonna get signed to Renegade Highway," and then absolutely nothing. Just
Yeah, I know, right? And what's the kicker is like they own Brain Rave, right? Which does Tech Step and Neurofunk.
Yeah.
If it was so good, why didn't you pick it up, bro? Like that's my thing. Oh man.
Cool.
But whatever.
It is what it is.
I pitched his drum pusher and outsourced, and Nuke didn't want it. Said it was too neuro.
Oh,
And
really?
Drum just said the production was good, but he didn't like the track. So I was like, fuck. All right. Might be a free download.
Yeah, if no one likes it, just put it out for free. There you go. At least
Yeah.
it's out there.
We'll self-release it. Whatever. Do whatever. Do something with it. I'm not going to throw it away, I don't think. But it's got potential.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Cool. So we'll move on to Daniel's track. He can't make it because he's out drinking, as he should be doing on a Friday night. But unfortunately, I'm a sad old man that doesn't do that anymore.
Me either. Oh, wow.
Nah, I do go out some weekends, but when you hit 40, it starts to get a little bit
Yes.
hard on you. You can't handle it so much. So yeah, I said I'll review his track. So he's gonna grab up on the restream or on the replay on the YouTube YouTube upload. So we'll have a listen to his one. think his DJ name is Psychonautics. He's like a Perth guy who's quite big. Well, has a few gigs. So let's have a listen.
Sound's cutting out. Man.
I think that's pretty much just happened. So your sound's coming out your end?
Yeah, it's cutting out.
It wasn't for me, if it makes any difference.
Okay. Yeah, cool. It's just me then.
Yeah, I think
My bad.
that's okay. Yeah, you are in America, so. Okay, let's just listen to this last little bit. Nope. So my feedback notes on that one is drums could use a lot more in general. Especially that snare would probably change out. Seems a little bit too clappy on the snare. Just more layering of drums to bring them out, really. The bass is okay, and the elements, like the intro is actually pretty cool. How it sort of rises up and everything, but the drop was a little bit underwhelming. Just keep perhaps not layer drums, but make them bigger. So add some saturation to your kick and your snare, either individually or together. I think Saturn is a good saturator. You can put on drums to really bring out those sounds. And a bit of EQing on the drums as well, just to sort of cut out those bad frequencies. That's what I hear from the snare mostly. If you shape those drums and sort of reference them to an existing track, like a professional track, you'll sort of really try and get there. At the moment, they just seem a little bit dry and a little bit weak. But keep at it. I do like the idea. The progression is pretty cool. It changes up at the end, which is unexpected. But that's my feedback. Is Matt jumping on? I don't know. He did message me earlier with a new version of his track. Matt Briggs. He's in our drum pusher group, Chad. We'll have a listen to Matt's track anyway, and I'll give it feedback, and he can catch on the restream. Is everyone still there? They've all gone quiet.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Just making sure you're still there. Sweet. Let's have a listen to Matt's track. Brazen with Tangusa Event V2. I can't say that word. Yeah, proper jungle business. Especially on that second drop where there's Eamon's hidden. That was sick.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. It's a good tune, bro.
Yeah. There's
That's
low
heavy.
end. Yeah, like you can see in Span the low end is just tight as, and it just gets there. Very professionally made track. I mean, probably miles above anything I'll ever make. So yeah, it's cool. I got some dubs to play out. Nah.
I want to put this out to the group too about I know you probably saw it near Edge, but like I got a whole show on drum bass proper from fucking during your daytime hours. So from midnight here to whenever in the morning for live streaming. If
Yeah.
any of you guys are interested
I did see
in
that.
doing that. Yeah, it's a pretty big audience, man. So
Yeah, cool. Quite a few people join in. They tune in.
if you guys want interested in live streaming, man, just let me know. We'll set it up and I'll give you guys a stream key and hop on.
But that's during the day,
I'm sure
my
I got it
time.
Monday through Friday.
Monday, Friday, yeah. Which it's during the day, my time. So I'll probably be working.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Sadly.
If I was working from home still, then I'd jump on Monday, Tuesdays. But I lost that privilege.
I'm not against either. Like, if you guys want to record yourself, on Streamlabs or whatever, like video MP4, and send it, I'll push it out as live. Because I mean, it doesn't matter to me. Anybody will know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. I might do your set then, and then you can just
yeah.
We'll broadcast.
I can't fill 5 days worth of content, man. People will fucking be tired, sick of my shit by then. Most certainly.
Yeah, I can do your I can do your set. Send it over.
All right.
I think that's all of our tunes for tonight. I didn't get any other submissions, so unless you got anything else to share, Chad.
I got a question, if that's right.
Yeah, sure.
Is there anything that's obvious that I could look into for why my tracks processing looks just like one long, even it doesn't look like it's got much definition to it, especially like in the quieter parts compared to the other tracks?
I'd say it's what you apply in regards to limiting. You're pushing your limiter a little bit too hard. So it's just pre-calling everything. I don't know. I don't know what you have on your master channel.
I've got a limiter on there.
Is it just a Ableton stock sound limiter?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the threshold at?
-0.3.
Okay. It's not too bad. It is a loud mix. Just looks like it's pre-calling a little bit. So I'll just maybe bring that down a bit. But I mean, nothing wrong with loud. It sounds pretty good in mixed down and everything like that. So okay, yeah, it's probably a little bit distorted there.
Oh wait, hold on. Is that Brazen still on there?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Not personal.
Like it's loud, but it's good loud. It's not distorting or anything.
Okay.
So I mean, I wouldn't really worry too much. I've had tracks that sound, come like that where they're just pre-called. But as long as they sound good and sound full, I won't worry about it too much. Because you want it to sound loud and full, especially if you're playing it on a big system.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be weak and not cutting through, because your stuff definitely cuts through on the bass and stuff like that. Like I said, you just got to make sure your mid side, so it's compatible, mono compatible. Otherwise, you won't be able to hear those stereo elements on like a club system or something.
Oh, that also made me think. I saw on your span where it says underlay, you got side, but I don't have an option to select that. Is that something I should do, or? So
I've got a preset here called mid side stereo.
Oh, okay.
So if you look in your session bank, you may have that. I think I may have downloaded it at some point though. It's like a preset.
Yeah, no, I've only got the 3 presets.
Yeah, I must have got it.
default.
I must have got it along my travels somewhere.
Okay, cool.
Maybe if you just Google Mid-Side Stereo Span preset,
Yeah,
you
I'll check it out.
might be able to grab one. Yeah, cool. Any other questions?
If only if anything else stuck out to you as to what else I could work on next with my track, because I mean, in my mind, other than focusing on cleaning it up a bit and adding a bit more variation to it, so it's not as repetitive.
I mean, repetition in dance music is probably key. You don't want to change it up too much.
Yeah, that's true.
Same as Chad. Yours just repeats itself on the second drop, but that's fine. You know, as long as it works, it works. I don't think it matters too much as long as. I guess the only thing with repetition is you can't have it just looping the entire time. There's going to be some switch ups, and I found when I listened to your track, there's enough switch ups to give it variety. Every 64 bars or so, or 32 even. Let's just see.
Yeah, I tried to keep it around every. I think it was every 32, and especially when it gets into the prog, because there's a lot. I don't know, prog starts to feel repetitious a lot faster.
Yeah, but yeah, the prog stuff really broke up the track for me, which is good.
Yeah, awesome.
Because drum and bass can get quite repetitive sometimes. Just having the whole two-step pattern, and I like a bit of 4x4 in my DnB, and the prog elements are cool. That helps sort of just split things up a bit and adds variety. Like in my tracks now, I normally do like a 4x4 on the second drop, and it's like another sort of build up on itself on that second drop, and that just sort of gives it that sort of breakdown, variety, switch up, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, man.
Actually, I'll just show you a example where I've done that. Because I sort of run out of ideas on the second drop, like everyone does. It's either you just copy paste the same track again. I mean, it can work, and it's a good DJ tool to have. But then you find no one plays the second drop anyway. So if you actually have a different second drop, then people are more likely to play that second drop. Let's see. Yeah, so first drop is, I'll just do a couple of limiters on. So that's just the first drop. And then we got second drop, which is just. So it's basically second drop, and it's like another little build up with those 4x4 drums, and then like this is a drop in itself. But
yeah, wicked.
It's just one of my tunes that was on my LP. Hopefully I don't get copyright struck for that. Might say, this has content from this tune. Ban you from YouTube.
Wouldn't that just like get banned from your own stuff?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think there's all the tracks we got to cover for tonight. We did like a full hour, so that's pretty cool. And I signed up for like Zoom 7 days trial where I don't get cut off after 40 minutes. It's like $28 a month or something for Zoom Pro.
Dude, I'm trying to get people on here, and everybody says they're interested, and then people just flake out. I don't know why. Like,
Well, it's good that we still did a full hour. I think that's
Yeah.
sufficient. I think last week or the week before was like an hour and a half because we like started it back up again, jumped back on again.
Yeah.
That was cool. It depends if people have stuff to share and they want feedback on the tracks. If they've got nothing, then they won't jump on.
Yeah. I've been trying to get Silico on here because he's trying to learn how to produce. He's got the blind leading the blind right now because I barely know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So if you follow along with the content, basically I'm going to be starting with idea generation and then on to drum processing, bass programming, everything, structure, arrangement, just as how I do things. And that may resonate with you. You may get something out of them. You may not. I'll be running master classes, I think, in the next couple of weeks. So
Yeah, you always learn, man. It's always something to learn.
yeah. So I'll be running master classes on what I do, and basically a full drum bass track, start to finish, what I do and why I do things and how I do things. Try and make it basic for people who are beginner and want to actually learn as well. So it'll be like a weekly masterclass, and then we'll have course content on the website too. So I'll be launching a website around this stuff, so people can just go through the content on their own time from the website. But if they want to jump on a weekly masterclass as well, it's all free.
And this is really cool of you to do.
Oh, cheers, man. Yeah, I just
Why
want
you
to
get back, man.
I just want to like get my shit out of my head and put it out there. And I've been through similar classes and courses as well, especially DnB Academy, where they've really taught me, not just how to produce, but the mindset behind it. And that's a hard thing to know, is your mindset. It's actually sitting down and being productive. And that sort of stuff. Yeah, I can whack out a tune in 2 hours now, like easy.
That's Outrage, right? DnB Academy.
No. Outrage is education and bass.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, DnB Academy.
DnB Academy.
DnB Academy is Human Nature.
Okay.
He's a Portugal drum bass producer. He actually plays at Liquidity Festival. So he's quite big actually, because he plays Liquidity every single year. Yeah. So yeah, he's got like a bunch of producers putting out masterclasses and one-on-ones, like DC breaks and bloody current value and stuff like that. Yeah, that's like
it's awesome.
Oodles of content on his website. I'm not doing the one-on-one stuff yet, but I'm gonna I've got basically like a affiliate with his company, so I can refer my students to his course or his one-on-one courses for more in-depth mentorship. So I sort of get a cut from that, and then so I'll be bringing students, but people can still stick around hopefully for the content that I put out. So we're just going to work together basically. Collaborate.
Yep.
Rather than be in competition. Yeah, it's cool to collaborate in business.
Then everybody could be boosting each other up, man. That's what it's about.
Yeah, that's it. Cool. I'm gonna end it tonight. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
All good. Catch you later.
Cheers. Bye.